Okay, hi all, good morning. So, last class we have discussed about the where clause and all. So before I proceed further, we have shared the assignment and we'll start discussing the assignment and proceed to the next topic. And
Recording in progress.
those who have joined it's today or yesterday, so we'll request them to go to the recording. Okay, so that's all from mine. This is the assignment. Please let me know if you have any question from assignment.
Yes, sir. Sir, can we go to question number 7?
Number 7 here. Just a minute. Yeah, this question.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wasn't able to understand the wording of the question.
Okay. Okay. So this question is write a SQL query to list the name. Okay, first of all, let me create this table. This is our employee table. So this is our employee table. Before you solve any question related to SQL, it is very important to understand the data. Okay, so here I'm not telling spend more than 2-3 minutes. Hardly spend at least 10 to 15 seconds and try to understand what is the data. So here you have ID and name, and this is the departments. Okay, and this is the salary. Now the question is write a query to list the name for earning salary greater than 400 or in HR department or less than 400 in tech department or any amount but from sales department. See, very interesting question. In this question, you have 3 conditions. Okay. What is the condition 1? We want those employees who are earning salary greater than 400, but from which department?
HR department.
HR department. So in condition 1, there are two sub conditions. Salary should be how much?
Greater than
400. Greater than 400.
Greater than 400. What is the next condition here?
Is
In
from
HR department.
HR department. Means we want salary greater than 400, but only those who are from HR. So both the conditions should be satisfied, right?
yes.
Correct? No, you have to satisfy both the conditions. Salary should be greater than 400, but only from HR department. So here, this is which operator? The strict operator, flexible operator.
Strict operator.
And
Strict
about
operator.
And
A strict operator, because you have to fulfill both the condition. In question, it is clearly mentioned. We want forget about this condition. I'm not talking about this. Just concentrate from here till here. Salary greater than 400 in HR department. It means yeah, the condition is very clear. We are interested in only those employees who are earning salary greater than 400, but in HR department, sir, right? So gas salary greater than 400, and there is a strict condition. So we have to use a strict operator. And which operator is a strict? And operator. So right, and department equals HR. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This was the condition one. Now you have condition two. So this is a what? Now what is the next condition? Next condition is salary less than 400, but in which department?
Technology department.
So second is salary less than 400. In which department? Tech department. So here again, you have to fulfill both the conditions. Salary should be less than 400, it's clearly mentioned, and in tech department. So we have to give a strict operator here, and department equals tech. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Any questions so far, guys? Hope it is clear now. Okay. Then what's the next step?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me.
Yes, can you mention the strict operator what is that you are mentioning? So I am not aware of.
You missed the last class, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Tirthadeep Das, okay. You
Hello,
joined.
sir. Hello, sir. Can we write this query this way? Select start from employee where salary greater than 400 and department is equal to HR, or department is equal to tech and salary less than 400, or department is equal to sales. Can I write this query in this way?
I'm not talking about the query now. We are just talking about the logic. So I will
Okay.
come to query, then we'll write the query. Okay. Let's
Okay.
complete the logic first. Okay. So, okay. So Tirthadeep Das, you have not attended the previous class. A strict operator means those operator when you have to fulfill both the conditions. Okay. Then we use a strict operator, and that is known as and condition. Okay, that is known as and condition. Like suppose voting for voting rights, who can vote? Those who are Indians and age must be greater than 18 years, right? So if Indians with age greater than or equal to 18, they can vote, right? So here you have to fulfill both the conditions, no? Then it is known as, then here you have to apply and operator, which is known as a strict operator. Okay. So when you will go through the recording, we have discussed all these things in the previous class. If it is
Okay.
not clear, you can connect with me. Okay. So net when you have to fulfill both the conditions, okay, then
Okay.
we go for and operator. It is known as strict operator because you have to fulfill both the conditions. Okay.
Okay.
Like suppose I have given this example, you are appearing for any campus interview. Okay, and the company has mentioned that in 10th standard you must have a scores greater than 60%, and 12th as well, your percentage must be greater than 60%. Then only we will allow you to sit for the interview. Then here both the conditions you have to fulfill. No, then here you have to apply the strict operator, which is known as and.
And okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah. Sir, but for the condition one, that is you mentioning the salary greater than 400 and department is equal to HR. Sir, in the place of and, can we use where? Because where is also satisfying that.
Where I'm not going to where now. I'm not written any query. I'm just discussing about the question only. When I will come to the question, then we'll discuss the where part.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just discussing about the logic. I have not written any query, guys. Okay, I'm just discussing about the logic.
Look,
So
okay.
condition one is salary greater than 400. Please go ahead. in HR department. So this is the condition 1, and condition 2 is salary less than 400 in tech department. So see, this is salary less than 400 and department tech. So these are the two conditions I have written. Any questions based on this two condition, anyone? Hope it is clear. Okay. What is the next condition? Condition 3. What is the next condition?
Should be from sales department.
But what about salary amount?
Salary is not mentioned. Only one
Not-
condition.
They have not mentioned anything about salary. So the next condition they are telling that any amount, it means we are not concerned about the salary. Whatever the salary may be, we are not concerned, but department should be sales. Now, don't see this question first of all from SQL perspective. Forget about that. Let's see this question from the functional perspective. So what is the meaning of this question? Now let's try to understand. Here the requirement is, you see here in this employee table, we have employees from 3 departments, correct? HR, and then you have from tech, and then you have from sales, correct? Clear? From HR department, you are interested in only those employees who are earning salary greater than 400, correct? No? So in HR department, who all are earning salary greater than 400?
Second,
BCD.
third, and fourth.
BCD,
3 people.
right?
Yes.
Now coming to tech department. In tech department, what is the condition? You told that we are interested in only those employees who are earning salary less than 400. So in tech, we want less than 400. It means H and E only, right? And from sales, we don't have any condition about the salary. So it means from sales, we want all the records. Is this clear? So this
Yes,
is
sir.
from the real-time example. Whenever you are working in a project, you will get this kind of requirement from the stakeholders that I want this data, I want this data, and accordingly you have to write query. Hope the question is clear, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, condition 1 means department HR, but salary must be greater than 400. Condition 2 means department tech, but salary less than 400. Condition 3 is department sales. Okay. Now, see how these 3 conditions are related to each other. Condition 1, condition 2, condition 3. How these 3 conditions are related to each other. Can you think and tell me? Suppose condition 1 is satisfied, okay, and condition 2 is not satisfied, then what you will do? I
Then
mean,
we go to condition 3.
no, leave the condition 3 for the time being. Okay, suppose we are talking only about condition 1 and condition 2. In condition 1, suppose HR department, you have salary greater than 400. So you have these 3 records, right? ECD. Now in condition 2, the condition is salary less than 400, department should be tech. Okay, suppose in the tech department, you don't have any record with salary less than 400. Suppose it is 500 and this is again 500. Suppose. So now condition 2 will be satisfied here. Tell me yes or no.
No need to
No, sir.
satisfy.
This condition 2 will not be satisfied as per this data, because in condition 2 you have mentioned I want department tech and salary less than 400. So in tech department, do you have anyone with salary less than 400?
No, sir.
You don't have, right? But condition 1, based on condition 1, are you getting any data? Yes, you have B, You have C, you have D. But condition 2 is giving you any record?
No.
No. Now tell me one thing. Condition 1 is fetching your data, but condition 2 is not fetching your data. So finally, when you will show this data to your manager, so will you show this number B? Will you show this employee BCD or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you will show. You will tell to your manager that, sir, these are the employees from HR who are earning salary 400. But from tech, I don't have any employee who are earning salary less than 400, right? So in condition 1 and condition 2, between this, which operator you will apply? And operator or operator?
Or operator.
Or
Or operator. Because here the condition is, if condition 1 is satisfied, fetch me the records. And if condition 2 is satisfied, fetch those records as well. But there is no such condition here that if condition 1 and condition 2 both are satisfied, then display the output. No, there is no such condition. So we will apply or condition here. Similarly, you will apply or condition with condition 3. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear, guys?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
yes, sir.
And you see, this all will come with practice. My responsibility is to show you the path. Okay, in any language, there are a lot of scenarios. You have to practice it. You have to get your hand dirty. The more you will practice, the more perfect you will be in SQL. Okay, so you have to practice it. Now, coming to the query part.
So can we use in
Sir.
instead of or here?
Sorry, instead of,
Or in, can we use in instead of or?
I will come to that. Let me complete this query first. Okay, we'll discuss it. So we want data from employee table. So I have written select a star from employee. So we have to apply here filter condition. So for filtering we use where clause, right? So I will write my query like this, where condition 1 or condition 2 or condition 3, correct? Now what is your condition 1? This is your condition 1, guys. So in place of condition 1, I will write this. Okay. Now this is one condition. Keep this in a bracket. First of all, tell me, so far is it clear, yes or no?
Yes, then.
Yes, sir.
Now what is the next condition? Condition 2. This is the condition 2, correct? Now we will keep this in condition 2. And each condition you have to keep it in bracket. This is condition 2. Now what is condition 3? Department equals cells. So this is your condition 3. We will keep this in a bracket. So sir, this is your final query.
And don't we need to keep it in quotes, sales?
Which semicolon you are telling at the last?
No, department equal to sales in a quotes.
This has to be in quotes. My bad, I have missed it. Good catch. This has to be in quotes. Good catch. Okay. So now I will. No, before running this query, let's analyze this query. Okay.
Sir, it is case sensitive, right?
Which one?
So that
Good,
sales,
good,
yeah.
good. Data is case sensitive, so this take as well. I have to keep it in exactly same case. Good. Cells as well. I have to keep it in the same.
Sir, we can use lower behind department to make it.
We can use that as well. But here it is clear that department all in uppercase, so you can write it directly. But suppose if you're not sure that take is written in which case, lowercase or uppercase, then the upper and lowercase, which we have discussed in the last class, you can use that. Okay, hope it is clear. Now, this
Yes,
is
sir.
our Okay, this is our query. Let's analyze this. 16th, 17th, I have not taken class. So my 17th is not there.
17th you have taken, sir. So
17th,
13,
what is not there?
Actually, 14th,
14th
we don't have a class, yeah.
14, 15.
Yeah, 14th this was only. This is 15th, this is 16th, this is 17th, right?
Sir.
Correct, no? This will confuse and we rectify this. It's 15th March. This is 16th March. 17th March. It's 20th March. Now we have discussed in the previous class that this is the order of execution. So first of all, which keyword you will execute? From. First of all, it is from employee. So it means you want data from the employee table. This is your employee table. Okay. Then after from, which keyword you will execute? Where, right? Joins is not there, so we'll jump to where. What is the task of where clause?
Filtering
To
the
filter.
data.
Yeah.
Filter the data. Okay. So what we have given the condition here, salary greater than 400 and department HR. So here you have to fetch those records which is fulfilling both the conditions, salary greater than 400 and department equals HR. Okay. So first of all, engine will fetch here the salary greater than 400 department HR. So you get these records. Is this clear?
Yes, Tanmay.
Yes.
Okay. For this record, the department is HR and salary is greater than 400. Okay. Now, what is the next condition? Or. So, or condition we will evaluate on the selected records or the rejected records.
Rejected
record.
records.
Rejected records. So far, these records are selected. Let's remove them. Now, or condition we always works evaluate on the rejected records. So these are the rejected records based on the condition 1. Now, next condition we will check on that. What is the next condition? Salary less than 400 and department tech. So salary less than 400 department tech. These two records are selected, correct? Now we will keep them here. Now what is the next condition? Again, you have or condition. So or condition you will evaluate on the selected or rejected records.
Rejected records.
Rejected records. Okay, so what is the next condition? Or department equals cells. So here cells means all these records will be selected. Let's keep it here. So finally, based on our understanding, we should get this in the output. Okay, so let me run this query and let's check what the output engine is going to give us. So this is the output of SQL engine. Let's verify if our understanding is correct or not. This is the output of engine. Do you think both are the same output?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, both are same
Same.
answer. So this is how we have solved this question. Now see the beauty of this question. If you remember the previous class, I have shown you only AND condition with two AND operator with two condition or operator with two condition. Now here in this query, we have used multiple AND condition and multiple OR conditions. Okay, so this is how you have to write query. First of all, try to understand what is the question. break it. This is what this is here. We have created a flow chart or algorithm that okay, like this, we have to solve the question. This is condition one, condition two, condition three. All these conditions are related. So it is very important when you're writing any SQL query. First of all, prepare an algorithm or flow chart, like exactly what I have to do in this question. What is the demand of question? What mistake generally candidates do? They will start writing query. Don't want to start writing queries. Simple queries you can write, but in complex query, then you will fail there. First of all, think about flowchart algorithm. SQL is all about logic. Okay, hope this question is clear. Someone has asked in the chat. So that Tanvir here you have written in this query. 1 minute. So this is your query. Someone has asked that Tanvir, okay, you have written this query. Here you have written salary first and then department. So can I write department first and then salary? Yes, you can write it. That's not a problem. You can write the same query like this. Same query if you want, you can write like this. This is what you're asking, no? So department first and then salary. This is also allowed. You can do like this as well. You can do like this here as well. You can swap the condition. That is not a problem. Okay. Hope it is clear.
I have a quick question.
Hmm.
So here we are using the parenthesis. So when I use the query, it did work without the parenthesis as well. So is it the brackets are necessary for the user perspective, or the SQL engine has a significance for using it?
See, that is just a coincidence for the return that without parenthesis still the query is working. Okay, but when you have complex data set, so that will fail. So that is why my recommendation is always use parenthesis to segregate your conditions. Okay, it is very important. Although if I will remove the parenthesis, engine will never throw error message. Okay, but in few scenarios, engine will interpret this query in some other fashion. So that will become difficult. So that is why my recommendation is first of all understand what are the conditions, then segregate those conditions in brackets or parentheses. Okay. Hope it is
Okay,
clear.
thank you. Yep.
Fine. You see, even if I will remove this parenthesis, okay, you will get the output. Okay. But sometime maybe the output will be different. Okay, because that depends on the data. So that is why always use parentheses to segregate the conditions, like how I have done here. Even this query, even if the person will see, or if your lead or manager will try to understand, they can understand it clearly that okay, this is condition one, this is condition two, this is condition three. Hope it is clear. Hope this question is clear, guys.
Yes.
Yes. So can we use in here because there are two ors?
Okay, good. You have asked this question earlier as well that okay, Tanvir, you have taught in the previous class that when we have multiple or we can use in. So you are asking from that perspective, Wahab, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my question is, in where clause, with which condition you want to use in? Can you please suggest?
For in, we need a common condition, like
Uh,
it should
for
be from
in,
department or from it should be from department or from salary.
so you will write department in like this.
Yes.
HR, sorry, HR, tech, comma, sales. Is this what you are telling?
Yes, sir.
And what about salary then?
We can use and then, but then the salary wouldn't come because it's greater than and less than.
Even suppose if it is exactly 400. Suppose. So what you will write in 400. Is this what you're telling?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, the problem with this is this 400 is for which one? HR or tech or sales? It is not clear from this, right? Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So here we have segregated it based on the conditions. But for this salary 400, you are considering for which one? HR, tech or sales, which one? It's not clear, right? So that's why you cannot solve this using in operator. And the second thing is it is greater than. So in greater than or less than, you can never use in operator.
Oh, okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question? Any other question from assignment? No, okay. I will request you guys to please religiously work on the assignments. Listening to lectures only will not help you. Literally speaking, that is a wastage of time. Really, believe me. SQL is all about practice. So please practice, figure out time from your busy schedule. Otherwise, this will not be helpful. Okay. Because through this assignment questions, I have to explain you many concepts. So please work on the assignments. Okay, so if you don't have any question, we will jump to the next topic. Even if you have not worked on this assignment, so please work on this today. And if you have any question, let's discuss tomorrow. Okay, now suppose here, shall I proceed further, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now in this employee table, I want all the records where salary is suppose 600. So what I will write, where salary equals 600, correct? So I will get all the records where salary is 600. You have all the records where salary is 600, correct? Suppose I want those records where salary is 600 or 500. So what I will give, I will write all salary equals 500. We have discussed all those things in the previous class. So you see, we are getting all the records with salary 600 or 500, correct? Same question I can solve using this method as well. We have discussed this in the previous class, just I'm revising it. So using in operator as well, we can solve this, and we have all the records with salary 600 or 500. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why 500 is not coming around? This is 500. 500 is there. Take it as saying 500, but it's not coming. This report is not coming. 1 minute, which check what's found. Take 500 is not. Oh, I have changed that now. Okay. Okay, fine, got it. Now suppose in this data, I'm inserting few null records. Hope you remember we have discussed the null in the previous class. I'm inserting null as well. 12k cells null. Now here I have one more data, 12k cells, and this is null. Now my question is, I'm trying to run this query. Okay. I'm trying to run this query. Let me run this. This is the output, right? Now in this output, why null is not displayed?
For null, we need to use is.
Why null is not displayed? Because
We need to use is instead of equals to.
Good. We have discussed this in the previous class. To capture null, we have to use is keyword, is null, right? So that is why this cannot be captured. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this we have discussed in the previous class, guys. Hope you remember it. Now this is all about in operator. Now coming to not in operator. Suppose if I have written here, please go on mute, guys. If I am writing salary not in, first of all, what is the meaning of this? Not in. Any idea? Any guess?
Except 500 remaining of
Except 500. I am telling to SQL engine that SQL, I don't want 500. Okay, I don't want 500. Now see, in this data, do you have 500?
No.
No. So because here I have mentioned that I don't want 500. So now let's try to understand how engine will execute this query. So we have written this query. Now, first of all, from employee will be executed. You know this now. So engine will take a copy of the employee table, keep it here. Then after from where condition will be evaluated, and you have mentioned here in the where clause that focus on the salary column. That okay, this is the salary column. And you have written salary not in 500. The meaning of not in is you are telling to SQL engine that I'm not interested in the salary, which is 500. So how engine will execute it? It will start by one by one. Is this 500?
No.
No. So are you interested in this record?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. See, here you have to be very careful. So in the question you have mentioned that you are not interested in 500. Is this 100 same as this? No. So it means this record is selected or rejected?
Selected.
Selected. What about next record?
Selected.
600.
Also selected.
This is also not 500. So yes, we are interested in this. So except 500, you will select all the records. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. At the last, you can see there is a null record. When the engine will reach here, is this null same as 500?
No.
No, sir.
No.
Think carefully and then answer. We have discussed no, what is null in the previous class.
Null is not defined, so we don't know whether it's 500 or not.
Null is a bucket of assumptions. It's not
Please
defined.
don't tell that null is not defined. Not defined is a different concept. Okay, null is a bucket of assumption which you don't know actually, right? That is unknown. Not defined is infinity, right? You cannot define it. What is the exact value? Correct? No. So null is a bucket of, why I'm telling all those things when you will attend an interview. So in interview, these all words will be counted because that shows you clarity of thoughts, clarity of understanding, clarity of concepts. So null is a bucket of assumption. Sorry, we don't know the exact value. We can tell null as an unknown value as well. Correct. And I have given that with an example in the previous class, right? So here, do you know the value of null, first of all?
No.
No,
No,
we
we
don't know
don't
the
know.
value of null. So sir, I am not sure whether this 500 is same as null or not. Correct? I don't have any concrete answer, right? So when you don't have any concrete answer, then you have to reject it. You cannot take any decision. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So that is why, see, when I will run this query, you have this output. Now, see, I used to ask this question when I take interview. And most of the candidates, they will fail here. They will think that, okay, fine. Tanveer has written not in 500. So he is not interested in 500. So let's reject this record 500. And do you have any other 500? No. So they will reject this record. No, don't have any other 500. They will reject this record 500. And apart from this, they will give you all the output, all these things and all these things, including null as well. But be careful here. This is the first instance where you have to be careful. You have written in and null. Null is present in this table, but even then, in doesn't have the power to capture null. Now here, not in 500. You are telling I don't want 500. So means generally people think that okay, we don't want 500, so null will be there in the output. No, null will not get null in the output. Is this two scenarios clear? So that's
Yes.
why you have to be very careful with the null. I have mentioned this in the first class or second class itself. Null, the behavior of null, you have to understand with each and every keyword. Because null, you don't know the exact value. Zero is fine. We know that zero.
So your voice is not coming.
So we lost your sound.
Hello, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible now.
It seems you
Sorry,
unshare the screen. Yeah.
I was disconnected in between. Is my screen visible now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what I was telling is you have to be careful with the behavior of null. See here I have written in null 500, 600 null. Null is present in this table. Even then you're not getting this in the output, right? Why? Because int doesn't have the power to capture null. So this is very strange, right? Means if you will show this to anyone who is very new to SQL, or maybe sometimes the experienced folks as well, they get confused that, oh, null is present, but even then why engine is not able to capture it? It is because to capture null, you have to use is null keyword. Okay. Second thing here, you have written not in 500. It means you don't want 500. So literally, if you don't want 500, it means you want null, correct? But even then, engine will not display this null because engine doesn't know the exact value of null. Maybe this null is equal to 500, maybe. So in that case, you cannot display it. So that is why engine will not display null in the. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Shall I proceed further? Okay. Now the next
One quick
example.
question here. Can you go back to the query ones on the Excel?
Sure.
So here in the not in, if I give a null, so I can expect the remaining all the values as output, right?
That is the next scenario I'm going to discuss.
Okay.
Okay. So now the question is, null is very important, guys. I'm sorry I'm repeating it, but null is very important. Down the line, you will see we will discuss the behavior of null with all the possible keywords of SQL, whatever we have, and we have to understand the behavior. Now, first of all, if I'm running this query, first of all, I'm not asking the output. Tell me the meaning of this query. What is the meaning of this query? I'm not asking the output. I'm just asking the meaning of this query. Who will explain the meaning?
In this, we need all the inquiry other than null.
Good. From this query, I'm telling to SQL engine that SQL show me, fetch me all the records of the employee table except null. Correct? This is the meaning, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Correct. No. Not in means what? You don't want this one. So here you're telling I don't want null. It means literally speaking, apart from null, you want all the records. So if I will execute this query, I should get all these records. Correct? Okay. Fine. Let me run this query. Now check the output. Oh, what happened? Engine is telling no data found. Engine is
because
telling that, hold on. Let me complete. Engine is telling that we don't have any other record apart from null. Correct? So this is very strange. So although, so if you will run this query, you will be under the impression that, oh, in this employee table, we have all the records null only. Correct? No? If I will run this query, if I will show this output, so anyone will think that, okay, here you're asking that I don't want null. Show me all the records except null. Engine is telling that, sorry, we don't have any record. It means all the records are null only, right? But we are surprised here. In this table, I have many records apart from null. These all records are there. But still, why engine is saying no data found? Now who will answer this?
so because for using null, we cannot use not in, we just use is not.
Not okay. See, let's try to understand this query. Okay, when I'm executing this query, let me keep it here. First of all, from employee will be executed, right? Correct? Engine will take this copy and keep it here. Now, after this, what you have? Where condition. In where condition, you are telling that I don't want the salary where it is null. Correct? No? Don't want the salary where it is null. So, let's start with this. Is this not null?
Yeah.
Tell me. You are telling I don't want null. Is this null? Yes or no?
We
This
don't
is
know
not
because
null.
No.
You
null is a
don't
bucket of assumption.
know.
May or may not be.
know. You don't know because maybe this null is holding value 100. Maybe that is possible, but we don't know. So can you declare here that, sorry, this null is not same as 100? Can you declare it? You cannot declare it because you don't know the exact weightage. You don't know the exact value of null. Maybe this null is having value 100, correct? So suppose if this null is having value 100, this both are same. It means you don't want this record, correct? That is what you cannot take any decision. Is this clear?
Can you repeat, sir?
Yeah, I will repeat. So here you are telling that I don't want null, correct? So first record is 100. Do you want this record then? You are telling you don't want null, no? So this is 100. This is not null. So you want this record?
No, sir.
Why? You are telling you don't want null, but this is 100. So you want this record, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct, no? But what is hidden behind this null, do you know?
No, sir.
No, you don't know. Maybe this null is holding value 100. Maybe. So suppose if this null is holding value 100, so what is the meaning of this query then? Then the meaning of this query is you don't want 100. So it means you don't want to show this record. You want to reject this record, correct? Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir.
Now next record 600. Do you want 600?
Yes.
Do you want 600? You are telling here I don't want null. This is 600. So fine, you don't want null, but this is 600. We want 600. So will you display this in the output?
No,
Why?
because we do not know the value of null. It's a bucket of assumption.
Good. Again, maybe this null is having value 600. Maybe. So in that case, then this will become 600, no? Correct? And then now the meaning is you don't want 600. So now this is 600. You don't want this. So let's reject this as well. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this
How can
clear,
we
guys?
capture this record?
Which record?
Yeah, null record.
Last one.
Yeah.
I will come to the next one. So far, is this two scenario clear?
Yes, it's
Yes,
clear.
this is clear.
Similarly, all these records will be rejected because suppose 300. Maybe this null is holding 300. Maybe. We are not sure. That is why I'm telling maybe. So then the meaning of this query is you don't want 300. Then this 300 will be rejected. Next is 200. Maybe this null is having value 200. So then this 200 will be rejected. Correct? So all these things will be rejected. Clear? Is this clear? Right? Now the last is null. Whether tell me this should be displayed or not.
No.
Oh,
Are you sure this null and this null are same? Two nulls are same.
No.
Are you sure, guys? Two nulls
We
are
can't
same.
compare. We can't
yes,
compare
two
this.
nulls are not same
Why two nulls are not same?
because it is not defined. Like
Again,
it's a
again,
bucket of
It's
assumption.
not comparable.
it's a bucket of assumption. This null is a bucket of assumption. Maybe this null is having value 0 and this null is having value 1 billion US dollar. I don't know. You know, do anyone know the value of null in this group? No one knows
No.
what is null, right? So that is a maybe this null is having value 0 and this null is having value $1 million. Suppose I have two clients. Okay. Client A. Okay, and then I have client B. Okay. And I have one more client, client C. Okay. Name of client, and this is the transaction. Client A has done a transaction of suppose 1 million. Client B, I have marked it as a null. Client C, I marked it as a null. For one thing, null, I can write null in uppercase or lowercase, they both are same. Okay. We have discussed this in the previous class. Oh, okay. So now, why I have marked this as a null in front of client B?
Because the transaction may be done, may not be done. Maybe they sent the
Ah.
money, maybe they haven't
Ah.
sent the money.
Good, because for client B, I'm not sure what is the exact transaction amount or whether transaction has happened or not, right? I'm not sure. Similarly, for client C, I'm not sure whether transaction has happened or not, correct? Maybe this client B has not done any transaction at all. It is possible, right? Maybe he has not done any transaction. He has just visited. We have a meeting with the client B, but he is not interested in our proposal. So the transaction is zero. Maybe it is possible. And maybe client C is very interested in our proposal and he has done a transaction of $10 million. That is also possible. So can you tell that both the nulls are same?
No.
No, you cannot tell. That is why two nulls are never same. Okay, so that is when you will run this not in null. So this null and this null are not same. So engine will reject this as well. And that is why when I'm run, so have you selected any record here? No records are selected. That is why when you will execute this query, engine will give the output that no data found. So functionally, this output is incorrect because if someone doesn't know SQL, is not a technical person. So he will think that, oh, this query, the SQL is not working perfectly. The output is incorrect because I'm telling I don't want null. Show me all other records. So except null, the SQL should show me all these records, correct? Functionally, you will think this only that this record should be displayed. But why it is not getting displayed? It is because of the nature of null. But technically this query is correct. So as an IT engineer, or if you're working in any data related job profile, these all scenarios you must know where which keyword you have to use. So that's all about in and not in. Do you have any question? Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this was fine. I'm proceeding for.
Sir, just one thing, just to reconfirm. Okay, the record number 34, line number 34 will not filter null, because the way you said it will not compare null which is there in our query versus null which is there in the data.
You
Right?
can
It will reject.
you can tell that as well, or the best answer you can tell is to capture null records. We have to use is null keyword. You cannot use in keyword.
Yeah.
Okay, to capture null, which keyword you have to use is null. We have discussed this in the previous class. Let me show you
Line number
this.
36 is we'll just say same like data not found, because both are not same, right? That's why it's saying that are not found.
Sorry, one minute. So I have written salary is null. I am getting the null record. So to get the null record, we have to use is keyword. If you don't want the null records, you have to use is not null. You will get all the records except null. Okay, so net in or not in, they fail to capture null records. Net, whenever you have null record, my recommendation is be careful while using in or not in. Okay, what you're telling then, Nitesh?
No, I was just saying 34 versus 36. 34 is rejecting the null records, and 36 is saying data not found.
Data not found.
Right? Yeah, that's the difference. Okay.
Yeah, hope it's clear.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, don't mug up the things. You must know the reason that why it is happening. Now I am giving you another scenario. I'm not sure you guys are understanding, or is this complicated? Any quick feedback how it is? I have confused you. Any quick
Sorry,
feedback,
your
please?
explanation is convincing. Whatever reasons you have given, that is very much understood, and I think it's making sense too, as per the language.
So you guys are able to understand it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because I have to plan the session accordingly. That's why. Okay, now we will see a few more scenarios. So, okay, so in and not in we have discussed. Again, when I will teach you set operator, we'll discuss in and not in. So here I'm trying to create this table, but it is I'm getting error message. Name is already used by an existing object. Many of you has faced the same problem when you have shared your screenshot. Whenever you are facing this problem, it is because this input table already exists in the database. So for that, what you have to do, first of all, delete this table. To delete the table, you have to run this command, drop table and the table name. What is drop? We'll discuss it down the line. So please don't ask the question that what is drop then we'll discuss after 2-3 classes in detail about drop. So drop table input, the previous table is deleted. Now you can create this table again. Okay. So now we have created the input table. Okay. Now this, I want to show you the data. Select the start from input. Now tell me one thing. Is this ID sorted in ascending order?
No.
Is this in descending order?
No.
No.
Many time it happens in our practical life. We want the data to be either in ascending or descending, right? Correct? No. Yeah. So you want that to be either ascending or descending order. So suppose here I want to sort this data in ascending order. So for that, what we have to do, we have a keyword order by. Order by is a reserved keyword. Engine knows when you will write order by, engine will understand. Please go on mute, Tirthadeep. So
Sure.
engine will understand that okay, user is telling me to sort the data. Okay, but after order by, you have to tell to SQL engine that on which basis you want to sort the data. Basis means which column. You want to sort the data based on ID or name. Suppose if I will write ID here, so it will sort it based on the ID. Check the output. Is the data sorted in ascending order?
Yes.
Okay. Is this ID in ascending order now?
Yes,
Now you can ask question that no, Tanvir, I want to sort this in descending order. So what you have to do, you have to write here DS. Whenever you're getting this output now, so select this query, and click on the run button again. Now is this data sorted in descending order of ID?
Yes.
Okay. You must have noticed that okay, Tanvir, for descending order you're writing DESC. For ascending, you have not written anything. For ascending, have I written anything? No. I have just executed this query. So what we learned from this, if you are not writing anything ascending or descending, so by default, engine will consider it in ascending order. But if you want to sort this in descending order, you have to write DESC. Hope it is clear.
Tanvir, I have a doubt, but it's not related to this. In the first class, you were writing that DESC.
I will come to that.
table.
I will come to that. I will come to that. I will come to that. Let me come. I understood your question. You are telling that there you have doubt that DSC is used to see the structure. Now this DSC for
Yes.
descending, right?
Yes,
I will
yes.
come to that. But any question from this, guys?
No.
Is this clear? No? Is this clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now
So
see.
will it sort down the alphabetical? So it's for the ID,
All
right?
right.
We have used.
This is for ID only. This is for ID only. I have written ID. If your
So if you
question
want to
is
do for
that
the name,
if your question is that then we know I'm not interested to sort the ID, I'm interested in name. I want to sort the name in ascending order. Then what you have to do? Very simple. Just remove the ID. Just remove the ID from here and write name. Now this is in which order? Ascending or descending?
Ascending.
Ascending. If you have not
Ascending.
written anything, by default engine will consider this in ascending order. Please check the output. Is this in ascending order of name?
Yes.
A, then C, then D, then N, then R. Clear?
And sir, how the engine will work? Suppose we mention ID and name in both in single query.
We'll discuss it. We'll
Yeah.
discuss it. So
Sir,
is this clear?
Can you do
Yeah.
both columns at the same time?
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now here you can ask question that Tanvir, I want to sort this in descending order, not descending. I want to sort in descending order. So you write DSC here. Is this sorted in descending order? R, then N, then D, then C, then A. Clear, guys?
Yes,
So
sir.
net, what
Yes.
we understood, whenever you have to sort the data, you have to use order by. If you want to sort based on the ID, write that column name. If you want to sort in descending, write DSC. If you will not write anything, it will take it in ascending order. But still, suppose you want to write it, then you can write ascending as well, your wish. Suppose if I will write here ASC, the engine will understand that user wants to sort this in ascending order. But again, this is not mandatory. If you will not write ASC, by default, engine understand that, okay, I have to sort this in ascending order. But your wish, if you want to write ascending, you can write ascending. Now see ID, is this sorted in ascending order? Okay, hope it is clear, guys.
Yes.
Tanvir, if we have nulls in the data, then how
Others
does
I
it come?
will discuss it. We'll discuss it. Lot of scenarios are there in order by. The next 2-3 classes will be discussing order by only. So all those scenarios we will cover. So don't worry. I know you'll be having questions. We'll discuss all those scenarios. Okay. Now here. Question number 5. Read this. Name a reserved keyword which has two different functionality in SQL. What is the answer? DESC, right? DESC, it will show you the structure and it is used to sort as well. So if you are writing this DESC with the table, if I am writing DESC table name, input. So here the meaning of DESC is describe, right? And here if you're using this in order by, what is the meaning of DESC? Descending. Okay, so this is that keyword which has two different functionalities. Hope it is clear, Vasim.
Yes, sir. Yes. Now it's clear.
Now, the next question what you guys have asked is, and please feel free to ask questions, okay? And you must challenge as well. Don't digest whatever I'm teaching. If you think that no, it is not clear, if you think it is contradictory, you should feel free to challenge. I'm not telling I know everything in SQL, so maybe, so that's what you should ask question, challenge it. Okay. So now suppose if I'm writing order by ID common. In these examples, I have used only one column. I have written order by ID. I have shown you both ascending, descending. Then I have written order by name. I have shown you both ascending, descending. Then I am thinking that okay, what if I will use both the columns? Then what will happen? Okay. So now I want to run this and want to understand what will happen. Before that, try to understand the meaning of this. Okay. First of all, in order by clause, it is known as clause. This is order by clause. This is from clause. This is select clause. So in order, and you can write this in multiple lines as well. This is the beauty of SQL. It will never bother you with the lines and all those things. Those who have studied Python or Unix, so you will see there that the lines you cannot break, right? You have to throw error message. But here in SQL, it will never bother with you with all these useless things. It will just check the logic. SQL has only one funda. Give me the logic, I will give you the output. Okay. Now in order by you can give any number of columns, one column or 100 columns. Okay. Now, but what is the meaning? When I have written order by ID comma name, the meaning of this query is, let me first of all stop this one. This is your input table. This is your input table. When you are executing this query, before I will execute, let's first of all try to understand the meaning. It is very important to understand the meaning of a query. The meaning of this query is we are telling SQL engine to fetch data from this table and to sort it, right? In order by what you have written ID comma name. So the meaning of this query is you are telling SQL engine that I want to sort the result based on the ID column. First is ID column, no? So the meaning is I want to sort the data based on the ID column. If two records have the same ID, if two records have the same ID, then consider the next column, which is name. This is the meaning of this query. Hope it is clear. The meaning of this query is you are telling SQL engine to sort based on the ID. But if two records have the same ID, suppose I have ID 3 and the name is Anand. Okay. So now this three Nitesh, okay, and this three Anand. Now there is a conflict because they both have the same ID, correct? So then in this case, then engine will look into the next column name. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. I will show you a few examples for this. Suppose I have, isn't it? Yeah, this is a good example. Okay, now suppose we have this new employee table. Let me draw. Now I'm trying to execute this. So you have this employee table. I'm running this query order by first name. This is ascending or descending?
Ascending.
Ascending.
Ascending, right? Because after first name, I have not written anything ascending or descending. So by default, this is ascending. Please verify the data. Is the first name sorted in ascending order?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any question here?
No.
See, you should ask question here. That Tanvir, okay, fine. In ascending, you have written first name. Why Abdul, Asif, and this Asif? They all have first character A, no?
First character is same, then we use switch to second character now.
Good. So Abdul, Asif, and Asif, all these three have the same first character. So when the first character is same, then engine will check the next character. In Abdul, next character is B. In Asif, next character is S. So which comes first, B or S?
B.
B. That is why we have displayed Abdul Khan first and then Asif Khan and Asif Sheikh. Is this concept clear? So when you have the same first character, you will check the second character. Suppose even if the second character is same, then what you will do?
Third
Third character.
Check the third character. Hope it is clear so far. Any question?
No, sir.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like in first name, we have common Asif. We have two records. So how we can?
Good.
Yeah.
Good question. That okay, fine. Tanvir, Abdul Khan you displayed on the top because after A you have B. And then you have displayed Asif Khan and Asif Sheikh. This is clear. But here Tanvir both have same name Asif and Asif. Why you kept Asif Khan at the second position, then Asif Sheikh? This Asif Sheikh can raise a concern, no, that why you have given me third position, although we both have the same first name. Why? Is this question clear? Similarly, this Raj Kishore and Raj Kumar, this Raj Kumar can raise concerns, no, that why you kept me after Raj Kishore when we both have the same first name. Is this question clear first of all?
Yes.
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 Okay. So can you tell me guys why Asif Khan is before Asif Sheikh? Why?
Maybe by the last name also it's sorted.
No. Why? See, when you have written order by first name, when you have written order by first name, okay, only, and if two records have the same first name, you see Asif Khan and Asif Sheikh, they have the same first name, then it is up to the will of SQL engine. It can display anyone before. Maybe it can display Asif Sheikh and then Asif Khan. There is no such logic for that. It is purely up to the will of SQL engine. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But now the concern is that no, that we want to display the, okay, so far is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Because now the concepts will get little bit complicated. Okay, so please try to understand. But now the question is that no, Tanvir, my concern is if two records have the same first name, then please sort based on the last name in descending order. It means if two records have the same first name, no, then give top priority to that record which has a last name in descending order. Is this clear? So in Asif Khan and Asif Sheikh, if I will give last name in descending order priority, which one should come first?
Asif Sheikh.
Asif Sheikh, because
Khan.
yes. Asif Sheikh, no, because S comes after K.
Yes, yes.
Correct, no? So for that, then what you have to give? Then give comma and then write last name descending. Listen very carefully. This is confusing, guys. You have to give comma, then write last name descending. So what is the meaning of this query? Meaning of this query is we are telling SQL engine that first of all, please sort based on which column?
First name.
First name.
First name. Please sort based on the first name. But if you see that two records have the same first name, it means there is a conflict. You cannot take any decision. Then jump to the last name column. But which order? Descending order. So now I am running this query. Please verify. Now check this output. First of all, based on the first name. So Abdul Khan will be on the top, right? Asif Sheikh and Asif Khan, there is a conflict because this both have the same first name, Asif and Asif. So when there is a conflict, what we have told? Go to the last name. So in Asif and Asif, there is a conflict. We'll go to the last name. Last name is Sheikh here. Last name is Khan here. So last name, which order you have told? Descending order. So S comes first. In descending order, first you will display S and then K. That is why here we're displaying Asif Sheikh, then Asif Khan. Similarly for Raj Kumar and Raj Kishore, they both have the same first name. Then you will consider the last name, but in descending order. So in Kumar and Kishore, why Kumar is on the top and then Kishore, although they both have K and K? Why?
To check, K is same, but second U is later than I.
Here the second is U, here the second is I. So in descending order, first you have to show U, then I. Is this clear?
Yes, sir, this part is clear. If any of the Raj Kumar is there, Raj, the last name is a null. So how it will behave?
Then I will come. I will come to null after this. First of all, let me complete this straightforward scenario. Then we will jump to null part.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So is this clear, guys?
Yes.
So Tanvir, descending part is only applied to last name here.
Yes. This DSC will apply only to last name. Generally, I have seen candidates, they again fail here. When I will just write this query and I will tell them that tell me the output, they will think that this descending is applicable on first name and last name both. They will read this query like this. See, they will read like this. Why this is just something here. So I have to read. 1 minute, guys. So they will read this query like this. That first name, last name together in descending. No, this is a misconception. No, you have to read this query like this only. This descending is applicable only on last name. Don't think this descending is for first name as well. No, that is why you have to understand the query. The meaning of this query is we are telling SQL engine that please sort based on the first name. If you have conflict means if you see two records have the same first name, then jump to last name column. If two records don't have the same first name, no need to jump to last name. And if you are considering last name, then you have to consider last name in descending order. You see,
Okay,
I am
can I add two
one minute,
conditions?
one minute, one minute, 1 minute. I'm executing this query. Do you think first name is sorted in descending order?
No.
No. No, no.
No.
First name is in ascending only.
Yes.
Here Asif Sheikh and Asif Khan, there is a conflict. There is a conflict. So in case of conflict, what I have told to SQL engine that please go to last name, but in descending order. Okay, so then now see last name is in descending order. Sheikh and then Khan. If you are telling that no, I want last name as well in ascending, so keep it like this only. The engine will understand that user wants last name as well in ascending order. Now see Asif Khan and then Asif Sheikh. So even the last name is ascending order. Okay. Raj Kishore, Raj Kumar. There is a conflict with the first name. Both are Raj. Then what engine will do? It will go to the last name. In which order? Ascending order. So first it is Raj Kishore and then Kumar. Because I comes first, then you. Hope it is clear. Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you can ask a question that Tanvir, what if I will write DSC here after first name? I want you guys to tell me the meaning of this query. I'm not asking the output. Tell me the meaning of this query. What is the meaning?
The first name will be sorted by descending order and last name by default that is ascending order.
No, no, this is not the meaning. Tell me the meaning. 50% you are correct, 50% you're not correct. Who will explain the meaning of this query?
Yeah, so here sort the first name in a descending order and last name as a ascending as default.
Same thing you also has told. 50% correct.
Still, will we look at the characters when we will be sorting the first name in descending order?
So first name is in descending order, and if there is any conflict, then last name is in ascending order.
Good. This shows you clarity of thought. You have told all the conditions in one line. This is what we want in interview. Because guys, you have to interact with the stakeholders, business stakeholders. You have to get the requirement. So you have to convey your message in a clear way. Okay. In short sentence, all the matter you have to deliver. Here what I taught you. I told that first of all, engine will consider this column. Order by first name descending. And when it will go to last name, tell me. When it will go to the last name?
When there is a conflict.
When there is a conflict. This you guys missed. You told it will sort based on the first name descending and last name ascending. No, this I not taught you. I taught you that first of all, it will sort based on the first name. If there is a conflict, then it will consider the last name. Is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is this clear, guys? Are you sure?
Yes.
I think it is not clear. 1 minute. Let me show you this with an example. I cannot find that confidence in your voice, guys. See, let me explain this again. 1 minute. This is the query. Okay. What you written in order by first name descending. What is the meaning of this? You are telling please sort first name in descending order. If you will sort first name in descending order, which one you will display first? Raj? Both the Raj, correct?
Yeah.
Now, out of both the Raj, which one you will display first? Raj Kumar or Raj Kishore?
Raj Kishore.
You cannot display anyone because till here there is a conflict with the Raj. There is a conflict, no? There's a conflict, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, there is a conflict.
Yes. So in case of conflict, what I have told, check the next condition. What is the next condition? Next condition is you have to consider last name, but in which order?
Ascending order.
Ascending. So in ascending order, if you will consider last name, Kumar and Kishore, which one will come first?
Raj Kishore.
Kishore. So that's why engine will display Raj Kishore, and then Rajkumar. Is this clear?
Yes.
So here, sir, if there is no conflict in a first name, so system will consider only the first name. He means there
Correct.
is
Correct.
right.
Engine will never go to last name in that
Yeah,
case. It will never go there. Again, it will not throw error message. Don't think it will throw error message. No. If there is no conflict, it will not go to the last name. It is like we have a civil court, then we have high court, and then we have Supreme Court, right? If your matter is getting sorted in civil court, you will not go to the higher courts, right? And then you will not go to the Supreme Court. Same thing, if your matter is getting solved here itself, no need to go to the next condition. Clear?
Yeah,
Now,
sir, one question. Yeah. Yeah, sir. As per you say that if no conflict occurs, then it will not go to last name, because if the user wants, then if also no conflict occurs, last name must be sorted in any of the way. So what will be that query in that case?
that is a conflict actually. I will tell you. I will come to that. Let me complete this and please ask me that question. I will come to that. But functionally, what you're asking, that is incorrect. I will tell you how. Okay.
Okay.
But okay, I will come to that. Okay, and that is one of my LinkedIn question again. What I was telling here. Okay, Raj Kishore and Raj Kumar we have done. Now after this, first name descending. So after Raj, which one you will display? Abdul or Asif?
Abdul. Oh, sorry, Asif.
Asif, because this is first name descending. So Asif you will consider, right? Then Asif, which one you will consider first, Sheikh or Khan?
Khan.
Khan, because there is a conflict. In case of conflict, you have to go to last name, but in which order? Ascending order. So Asif Khan comes first, and then you will display Asif Sheikh. Clear now? At the last, we'll be having Abdul Khan. So now you see, I am executing this query. Now this is the output. Please verify have you got the same output or not. Is this the same output? Please verify.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the meaning when you have two columns in order by similarly you can ask that no Tanvir, what if you have three columns? Same thing. First of all, engine will check the first column. If there is a conflict, it will go to the last column. Even if last column also there is a conflict, then it will check the third column. Okay, so that's why in order by you can write any number of columns. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Listen very carefully, then answer. Don't be in a hurry. This is query 1. Okay. And this is your query 2. Do you think both are same query?
No.
No.
No, why?
Because it will sort the first last name column. Then if any conflict, it will go to first name.
Good. In query 1, we are telling first of all sort based on the first name. If there is a conflict, then go to last name. But here the meaning is just opposite. Here we are telling engine to sort based on the first name. If there is a conflict, then go to the last name, then go to the first name. So the meaning of query is different. That is what the queries are different. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Now tell me, suppose in interview if I am asking you this question, does the sequence of column matters in order by yes or no?
It matters.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sequence
Yes.
of column matters in order by. This is very important. Again, when I will teach you group by concept and then roll-up, again you will discuss this. So please don't forget it and hope it is clear. I have proved it right now that sequence of column matters in order by. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, suppose I have null. Tell me some, you do you want null in the first name? Let me keep null in the first name. Okay. And the last name, let me write Kumar. Okay. Now, this is again interesting, very simple. Here in order by null will not bother you much. Very straightforward. I've written order by first name. Null is at the bottom. Now I will give descending. Null is at the top. Clear? Is this clear? That's
Yes.
all about the null.
Yeah.
Okay, but the same query, if you will run on SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, Postgres, the opposite will happen. If you will write descending, null will go to the bottom, and ascending, null will come at the top. So that is the only difference. Hope it is clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Any question?
I
So,
have
so null comes to the top in descending.
Before you, someone was asking question.
yeah.
Who
It's
was that? Yeah, Leela. Yeah, go ahead.
So as per our previous sessions, like null means it's an assumption.
Bucket of assumption. Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So we are not sure whether it starts with A or it starts with Z, right? We are not sure. So when we sorting by descending, so engine is not sure and we are also not sure. Then how it is keeping it in the top?
That is the reason. That is the reason that we don't know exactly what is there in null. We don't know. That is the reason, like in Oracle, they have given null on the means if you are given descending order, it will be on the top. Because either you have to keep it on the top or bottom, right? Because you don't know the exact value. Again, if you don't know, then you cannot keep it in between somewhere. So that is why they have given a dummy value to this. So when you will give descending, it will be at the top. When it will give ascending, it will be on the bottom. Because they don't know the exact value of this. That is the reason.
Got it.
Okay.
And son, one question. So here, suppose we have two null in a first name, and in a last name we have one more.
I got your question.
Yeah.
Suppose this is null Sharma. Okay. Same thing, exactly same thing will happen here. The nulls will be on the top. Now see, both the nulls on top. Now, okay, so now if I will write here this, now check this one. Is this clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Any other question? Do you have any other question, anyone?
Yeah, what if we have blank spaces in the data?
Blank we'll discuss after some time.
Okay.
Please give me some time, then we'll discuss blank. Okay. Now, hope it is clear so far. Now I want to discuss few more scenarios. I will delete this null. Okay. You understood the behavior of null. It is very simple in order. I will delete it because I have to show you a few more scenarios and then this null will disturb that understanding. So intentionally I want to delete this. Now you have this data only. Let me delete this from here as well. Now you have this data. What is that? Now we have this data. Now listen very carefully. Okay. Listen very carefully. Okay. Okay, now we have one more entry, Akash Kumar. Okay, we have one more entry for Akash Kumar. And I'm running this query. So let us start from Okay, I'm executing this query order by first name. This is ascending, right? You know this. This is the output. Now I have a question here. Do you think this output is correct?
No, sir.
So
Why?
shouldn't Akash be above Raj?
Why? Because Akash, you have A here. So this Akash should be after Abdul, right? Correct, no?
Yes.
Right. So actually this output is correct. The reason why Akash is at the last is here A is in which case?
The case sensitive.
Lowercase.
Case.
Lowercase.
Okay, A is in lowercase. So all the lowercase data will come after the uppercase data. So before this, let me show you one more example. Or let me show you one more example. Hope you guys are understanding so far, right?
Yes.
Okay, can one or two guys, can you quickly give me a feedback regarding content? Because generally I get this in few batches, like through the participants that think that this much in depth is not required in my project or interview and all those things, because on the line, similarly for each and every topic, you have to see multiple scenarios. I've shown you for in, not in, and similarly I'm showing you for order by, in order by, a lot of scenarios are there. So how you are finding it? Is it like too hectic? You're not interested in this much in detail, or what? Feel free to let me know. I just want one or two feedback because I have to plan my session accordingly.
Sir, it is better to be hectic now than later.
Okay. If anyone who thinks that it is very hectic, then let's keep it a little bit simple.
No, sir, it's important to know the topics clearly.
Fine. But if anyone thinks that it is a little bit tough, complicated, a lot of scenarios are there, time consuming, anything, so please feel free. You can connect on my personal window as well. Don't means you must share your thought, whatever you have. Don't feel like offended or anything like that. Okay, now I
Sir,
have.
it's clear when we are hearing it or when we are listening and the topic, but with all these scenarios will cover in the assignments.
Yes. So that's what I have told in the beginning today. If anyone is not not getting time to work on my assignment. This is the wastage of time listening to lecture. This will not help you at all. I'm very sorry to say that, but it is based on my
value.
yeah.
Input value.
Yes, yes. So that is very important to work on the assignments. I know you guys are badly occupied in your personal and professional commitments, but you have to figure out time and work on the assignments. Okay, and sometime like if you're working on the assignment, if you're stuck somewhere, you can post your question in the group as well. Okay, so that will be having a discussion. And those who know the answer, they can also share their solution so that we can discuss about it. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Okay, now I have this input table. So here, I have created this input table and I have this values 019, uppercase A, uppercase Z, lowercase a, lowercase z. Now I am writing a select a star from input order by val. Okay. What is the meaning of this query first of all? What is
Val column will be
Ascending
sorted
order.
by ascending order. Yeah.
Here we are telling SQL engine that please sort this val column in ascending order, right? Okay. Let's check the output. Okay, this is the output. Do you think this is in ascending order?
Yes.
Why 019 is clear? Okay, this is in ascending, but why these numbers are before this alphabets? Why this uppercase A is before this lowercase a? Why this lowercase a is not after this uppercase a? Why?
ASCII values.
ASCII values, okay. Okay, so you must be having these questions, right? That okay, Tanvir, here you have written order by val in ascending order. So why this 019 and then why this a? Okay, if this a is there, then why this lowercase a is not uppercase a? Why you have z here, right? And then why you have lowercase z here, right? Correct. Actually, what happened when you are asking engine to sort the values? First of all, engine derives the ASCII value. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay, in a simple term, each and every character means your numbers, your letters, your special characters, they all have been assigned a code. Like suppose if I will write here ASCII 0. Oh. If you want to find the ASCII value, just write ASCII 0 and then you have to write from dual. Dual is a dummy table in Oracle. You will not find it in any other database. So value is 48. It means 0 has the value 48. Okay. Similarly, 1. What is the value of 1? 49. Okay. Then what is the value of 9? 57. Then uppercase A, 60. Lowercase a, lowercase z, uppercase c, 97. One 22. Now see, Right now, I have shown you the ASCII value of all these characters. Similarly, if you want to find the ASCII value of B, you write ASCII B from dual, lowercase b, uppercase b, anything. You just write ASCII and that value from dual. It will give you the value for that. Okay. Now, when you're writing here, select a star from input, order by val. So you are thinking that engine is sorting based on these values, correct? But no. Actually, what happens? Engine converts the values into the corresponding ASCII value. 0 has value 48, 1 has 49, 9 has 57. Similarly, this lowercase, uppercase, A and Z, these have these values. Now, engine will consider these values to sort the data, these ASCII values. Okay. So now tell me, you have written order by val ascending. In ascending, which value you will display first?
48.
So number 48.
48. 48 means 0. Then 49. 49 means 1. Then
57.
57 means 9. Then
65.
5 means
65 means uppercase A. Then
90.
90 means uppercase Z. Then 97 lowercase a. Then 122 lowercase z. That is why now please verify when I am running this query. Please verify the output. Is this the same?
Yes.
Is this the same, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is how
Yes,
your
sir.
data is sorted. For us, it appears that they are sorting based on these values, but no, actually they convert the ASCII. And don't think that you have to mug up all these ASCII values. No need to mug up all these values. Okay, just remember one thing. The numbers will be displayed first, then uppercase, and then lowercase. At least you should remember this. That's all. No need to mug up this value. This is not required. And that is why when I have displayed this, all the numbers are at the top, then uppercase, and then lowercase. Hope it is clear.
Sir, can we have other languages in SQL as well?
Other language? Sorry, I didn't get your question. ASCII.
Yes.
Yeah. So every means if you're using any other language, they convert the values in ASCII. Based on that, they sort it. Or you asking some different question, Mahab. Maybe I have not understood what you're asking.
No, same. Yes. So you answered the question. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Good. Yeah, hello.
Sir. Sir, my question is, if we have special characters in that table.
Good question. Very good question. So Devesh is telling that Tanvir, suppose I have a special character. Which one you want to take, Devesh? Shall I take at the rate?
Yeah, $.
Okay, I'm taking at the rate first. Okay. Devesh is telling that Tanvir, if I have this character at the rate in my data, and if you're running this query, then what will happen? Then how it will sort this? So again, Devesh, first of all, your engine will find the ASCII value of at the rate. Okay. So check the ASCII value first of all. What is the ASCII value of at the rate? 64. 64. So now in this sequence where it will fit 48, 49, 57. After 57, you will keep 64. 57 is 9. So after 9, you will keep at the rate, right? Is this clear, Divesh?
Yes.
So I'm running this query. Please verify output. 019 at the rate. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
Yeah, Tanvir, first suppose we have mixed both numbers and characters like 00A or like that.
Oh, okay. Good question. Good question. question. Although you all know the answer for it, but still I will take one example. You all know the answer. Tell me any number here. Can you tell me any number? Yeah, you are talking about alphanumeric, right?
Yes,
Correct.
Tanvir. Yes, Tanvir.
Can you tell me some number here? Alphanumeric.
Like 0, 1A.
0, 1A. Okay. This is what you want to try.
Yes, Tanvir.
So first of all, let me insert this. Now I am running this. You guys tell me that why it is kept after 0. 0, 1 is after 0. Can you tell me why it is after 0? Can you think and tell me this?
Sir,
I
is
have
this
told
like
I have told uppercase A will come after all the numbers, no? So this should be displayed after 9, right? But why it is getting displayed here?
Because it should be ascending order now.
Descending order? No, this is ascending order. No? It is ascending order.
I think it has taken the first value.
First value, here it is 0. Here in 0, 1A, whatever is present, I am not bothered, sir. My main concern is the first character. What is the first character?
0.
0. 0 comes before 1. That is why we have kept it before 1. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys?
Yes, yes, Tanvir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
clear.
Okay, any other question? Okay, so I think hope it is clear. We have few more scenarios we will discuss tomorrow, but that will be about order by only. So we will share few assignment questions today based on order by. But before attending tomorrow's class, so see, like you have to spend at least 1 hour, after the daily class. Okay, at least 1 hour. So go through the recording, work on the assignment because tomorrow's class will be based on this discussion only. You will see a few more scenarios of order by. Okay. So that's all from mine. Those who wants to drop, you can drop. Or if anyone has any question, you can ask. But hold on. I know you have question. Hold on. But I will not discuss assignment question now. Assignment question we used to discuss in the very beginning of each class because now few of the participants has left. So maybe if we are discussing assignment questions, that means they will not cover it or it will be missed for them. So that is why. Apart from that, if you have any question, you can ask now. From anywhere you can ask question.
Yes, Tanvir, I have a question.
And those who wants to drop, you can drop, guys, because now the discussion will be not in line with the curriculum. Yeah, Vamsi, please do.
Tanvir, can we go to the example wherein we have used a not in and null?
Oh, sure. You mean the Excel sheet?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sure. This one?
Yes, yes. So here I just wanted you to explain one more condition wherein if we so here instead select start from line number 47, select start from employee where salary not in null, right?
This one? Okay.
Yes, yes,
Salary
yes.
not in null.
So
Yes.
so here if we use salary not in, one more entry if you can take and discuss that, it would be great, is what I feel.
Oh, okay.
Salary not in, you can take anything, 200, 300 and null.
Example 1. Is that employee? I think the data have changed. It's changed. One minute. We create data first of all. The entire null as we want now. Which query? This query. Oh, okay. So here. Suppose I'm giving 500. This is what you're telling, right?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay. So check the output here. Just giving the data found. Why? First of all, let me show you the data, what is present here. This is the same employee table, what I prepared that time. You have null as well. Okay. Then I have written this query select staff employee where salary not in null comma 500. You have 500 as well in this table. When executed, this query it is telling no data found. Why? Same justification, same reason. If you want, let me explain this. So this is your query, and this is your output. Sorry, this is the data. In this scenario we have covered maybe. Okay, so this is an employee table. Let's try to understand this. Here you are telling that you don't want. Okay, no. Before this, take me another example. Okay, before this, because this is remove it. Let me take some other example. Suppose it is 500, 600. First, try to understand this scenario because I think I missed this one of using two values in not in. I think we have missed this. Thanks for reminding me. Not in, so if you have two values, okay. This is the output. Can you think and tell me what is the meaning of this? I will not explain this. I just want you guys to think and tell me what is the what you understood from this output. Come on.
Display all the values, expect 500 and 600.
All the values except 500 and 600. So you have all the values except 500 and 600 here. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, so it's clear now. So you understood the meaning of not in if we have two values, right? Now, if I will write null, okay, we are getting the output as no data found. Before I explain this, and you all know the answer, I want you guys to think and tell me why it is giving no data found. I'm not telling I want the exact answer. Think over this and share your thoughts.
Because I think like it is taking AND condition between first and second value, and in for the null it gets confused. That's why it is not giving any value.
Okay. Any other thought?
No, but sir, in condition, mostly we are using the multiple hours, right? So here, I think 500 and null we are providing. So here 500 will be considered, but I don't know why it is not considered.
Okay.
Is behaving as and in not in.
Okay. See, when we have executed this one, okay, engine will start with this record, right? Just scan each and every record one by one. Here you are telling you don't want 500. Is this 100? Sorry, is this 500?
No.
No.
No. Okay. So you will display this, correct? You have displayed it here, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when engine will come to the second record, you are telling you don't want 500. Okay, this is 600. Why you're not displaying it here? Why you're not displaying this 600 here? Tell me. Okay, you're telling you don't want 500. This is 600. You should display it here, no? Why you're not displaying it here? Because here you told that I don't want 500, I don't want 600 as well. I don't want both. I'm not interested in this both. correct? So you have to compare with both. You cannot compare with one value only and you can take decision. Is this clear first of all?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Similarly for 500 and null, when you are analyzing the first record 100, is this 100 not same as 500 and null? I agree this 100 is not same as 500. Okay, first condition is met. Second condition null. Is this 100 not same as null? Can you give me a concrete answer? Tell me, guys.
We
Actually,
don't know the value.
We don't know the value. Maybe this null is having 100. Then in that case, this 100 will be same as this 100. Correct? We don't know the value. Okay. So that is why in this case as well, you're getting no data found. You don't know the value of this. I agree this 100 is not same as 500, but you have to compare with null as well. No, maybe this null is same as 100. Then in that case, you don't want this 100, right? Again, 600, maybe this null is same as 600, maybe. So again, it means you don't want this 600. Similarly, no records found for this record as well.
Sir, actually, I have one query here. So suppose we are passing the same value in a in operator, so it will return the 500, right? But why
No,
it is?
no.
Yeah. Suppose we are providing 500 and null same value in a in operator, so it will
Okay.
return the 500, right?
I got your question. You know the answer. Sometimes it happens, we get confused. This is what you're telling, no? Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Vijay? And you're telling that when you're executing this, you're getting 500. How is this possible, right?
Yeah.
See, the reason here is, let me keep it here. The meaning of this query is, here you are telling that boss, if 500 is present or null is present, anyone display that, correct?
Yes.
Correct. So when your engine will come here, it will check, okay, this is 500. Okay, 500 is present here. It will not go for the next record. You are telling anyone is present, display it. Okay, 500 is present here. It will display that to you. But here you're telling, sorry, I don't want this. Both. And that is why here it is comparing with both. And then you are telling if anyone is present, display that. So okay, 500 is present here. That's why engine has displayed 500 to you. Here in it will not compare with both the records, but in not in it has to compare with both the records.
Yeah. So, sir, actually, I'm little bit confused here. So suppose here in not in, suppose we have 500 and 600. Okay. So engine will first go with the 500 and it will reject it 500. Okay. After that, it will goes to 600. Yeah.
No, not like that, not like that. Let me give you that example. Suppose if it is 500 comma 600, the meaning of this query is you are telling I don't want 500 and I don't want 600. Correct? I want none of them.
Yes.
Correct. When engine is here, suppose at 600, okay, or suppose engine is at 100, it will compare with both. Is this 100 same as 500? No. Is this 100 same 600? No. When both the conditions are fulfilled, then only it will display it. Okay. Now, in case of 600, now first of all, let me run this a little more clearly. Now, see, you got this data. Tell me one thing. When engine will compare this 600 with 500, so 600 is not 500, then engine should display that 600. No, why it is not displaying? Because it is comparing with all the records of not in. It should not be same as both of them, then only engine will display it. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Are you sure it is clear, Vijay?
Yes. So I am thinking only the first engine will go with the 500 and after that
No,
it will
that happens in clause.
Yeah.
That will happen in clause. The meaning of in is if anyone is present, display that. But not in means I don't want any of them. I don't want any of them.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Okay.
Actually, sir, one more thing, like if we put or condition like salary not in 500 or salary not in 600, or sorry, or salary not in a null. So in that case, will the output will be same, or like we
No,
will
that
get?
will be different. That is the different thing. If you are right, if you're thinking this query is same as this, select.
Like in our first query, 500 null, we segregate this with or.
This is what you are telling, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
This is
No,
different query.
no, actually, sir, with null, like salary not in null, like.
Null, here you are telling this
Yes,
one.
sir.
This is again different. This is different query. Here you are telling you don't want salary 500. Here you are telling you don't want salary null. First of all, this will not give you any output because null you cannot capture with not in. So here this condition will be executed. You don't want salary 500. So apart from 500, whatever is there, it will display it to you. You see, apart from 500, whatever is that is displayed.
Okay.
Okay. So work on it. Okay, we'll give you a few assignments. Then it will be more clear. So it appears that again, not in are very simple, right? Especially those who already know the SQL, so they would have realized it that it has a lot of other stories hidden behind it. Okay. So
Hi, sir.
yeah, hi.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. So I'm saying in the line number 103 that the query you have written, if we have write and in place of or, so
Here.
in that case, yeah, in that case, no result will be fetched, right?
Here you are telling both the conditions should be satisfied.
Yeah.
Okay. Both the conditions should be satisfied. So here, if both the conditions should be satisfied, so you will not get any record which is satisfying both the conditions.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is what I have taught yesterday. I think that in the same column, don't use the AND operator. It will not give any output. There are few exceptional scenarios where it gives. So that we'll discuss when we will see CT or subqueries. But generally, if you use the same condition, multiple conditions on the same column using AND operator, it will not give any output. So you practice it, the multiple scenarios. No, yeah.
Actually, sir, one more question, like with order by query, like first name, last name, can we include both first name and last name inside a bracket? And after that,
No. You should not give bracket here. It is not allowed.
okay, and after
Not give
that,
bracket.
if you put sorting order like descending, ascending for both the.
No.
Okay.
This is what you're telling. No, this is syntax error.
No, after that, oh yeah, okay.
This is syntax error. I understood you are telling that Tanvir, I want to sort both on the descending order. So finally, I want to write descending after bracket. No, it is not mathematics that you can do it like that.
Okay, so
Good
we
thought,
can do it.
but yeah, you have to write it like this. Explicitly, you have to mention for each column.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine then, guys. Let's connect tomorrow. Work on the assignments. We'll discuss. I think we're having a good discussion today. Hope you all have learned something. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you, sir.
thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.